So, premiere of the second season of Drag Race Belgique. First of all, did you guys enjoy it? Cause I did. But where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Andrea, or Queen Kalea in drag, and I'm a drag race and a drag lover. And by that I mean that I've watched almost every season out. I guess you'll learn more about me as we go, but for now let's focus on the main theme of today's episode, Drag Race Belgique Season 2 Episode 1. First of all, I have to start by some thoughts about the first season. I really liked it for the artist side. I guess every country has a different drag style, and I liked the Belgian one. Sure, it has some, if not a lot, of editing problems, but it was overall nice and enjoyable. So coming in the second season, I have neither high or low expectation. In the first minutes of the show, we see the Queen's entrance. That have quite surprised me because, like season 1, I love them. It's sad that there are only 9 queens, but at least we get to know them better this way, I hope. Well, anyway, we're presented to our queens. There are Alvilda, Chloe Clark, Gabbana, Lulu Velvet, Madame Yoko, and Morphe, Sarah Logan, Star, and Lave, I don't know how it is pronounced, sorry. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce any of the names. I'm not a French speaker and I'm doing my best, I swear. And I apologize for my English too. I know it's not perfect. I'm Italian and I'm trying. We move on and we discover that the first mini challenge is a classic photo shoot, while, like the first Spanish season, riding a mechanic bull or unicorn in this case. We don't get to see a lot of the photos actually, but we see that Alvilda is rightfully the winner. I like this kind of mini challenge, especially because there is always a twist that makes it difficult, and you can really see right at the beginning a lot of how the queens are going to approach the challenges. After that, we are announced that the maxi challenge of today's episode is going to be the talent show. Am I excited about that? No, not in the slightest. I'm kinda hate talent shows in regular season, not all stars. I mean, I can see why they do that. It's a way to introduce yourself in a way that you choose and not by a design challenge like earlier season. The fact is that, in my opinion, the queens are not known very well at this point. They don't have a great budget in order to create a good performance, and they don't know the show, how it will be going to be produced. I like the talent shows on all-star seasons because we already know the queens, so they can reintroduce themselves with budget and knowledge. But let's move on to the actual talent. I like the previous season contestants who were on my screen once again, but I would have liked them to be more part of the episode and not only serving their fantastic looks for half a second. I mean, I liked when in season 2 of Spain, the other contestant came back for the talent and they actually gave their opinion. First off is Sarah Logan. That is doing this burlesque / lip sync number, and I guess it was safe. It was not exciting, but it was cohesive and well executed. Not much to say other than that. I mean, she opened the talent, that is always like a pressure, but I think she opened it well and it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Then we move on to Alvilda, that has this fire routine that I loved. I mean, fire on the main stage, yes please, more. But she made the carnal scene of falling. Well, I don't get it. People make mistakes. Sometimes one falls, one loses a wig, and I think that's okay, as far as one can recover from that and not look bad. But next up is a Star with her hair comic cabaret. I liked it. I thought it was just a little bit sloppy and stale, but enjoyable overall. Madame Yoko is following, and she's singing live. Just saying that I love her voice. I am a singer and I could hear that she really studied. I love the message that she brought too, and I think that Megami, no shade to her, could really watch this and learn how you can deliver an important message doing more than just holding a cardboard. I think that the details of the tattoos falling off and some imprecise vocals were what kept her out of the top. Next is singing too, and it's Gabbana. Love the scenography and her singing, but I guess she missed the notes so she can be in the top. I like her runway too, but we're gonna talk about that later. Let's move on Laveu, who won the challenge doing stand-up comedy. I didn't like that. But I think, well, that could be just me because of the language. I didn't get a lot of the jokes, but I saw her timing being a bit off and slow sometimes. It was fine, better than a lot of stand-up talent shows, but not top worthy in my opinion. Next up is Lulu Velvet, who did a burlesque or draglesque as they wrote number. I like the fashion and the glitter of it all. It lacked some energy, and due to the edit I didn't get to see some strip off, but I liked it. It was nice. Yeah, safe. The second to last is Chloe Clark and her dance tutorial. Okay. I am a dancer and I do dance tutorials. That wasn't a dance tutorial at all, and her dancing was kinda cringe to watch. I get why she was in the bottom, even if I was sad because I really like her and just look and I was longing to see more of them on the runway. Luckily she didn't go home just yet, and so we can enjoy her more. The last one is Morphe. She played piano and cried. I was shocked to see her in the bottom. I mean, she was so good, and I got really involved. I get music. I said I'm a singer, a dancer, and I play the trumpet too, among other things. So I think I can talk something about music technique. I also got a message by their performance. My personal interpretation. Music gives you artificial feelings, not fake, just not authentic, not real. And I got that by the tears coming down through the IV. I mean, it was just clever and deep, but maybe it's just me delusioning myself into believing something. Anyway, go on and let's talk about runways now. First of all, I like the theme National Downfall, even if I didn't get a lot of the national, apart from Gabbana. But anyway, first up is again Sarah Logan. I love that outfit. It was so polished and nice. I mean, the color really popped out. And I'm colorblind, so if a color pops out to me. Then I love Alvilda's too. I didn't understand the "you're too close" critique. I totally can relate to wet hair sticking to your body. And I love the umbrella fabric used as a skirt. I really, really loved it. I like Star's look. Yeah. Maybe if he didn't have had rhinestones all over the top, I think it would have been too basic, maybe. But it had them, so I liked it. Madame Yoko did a reveal, and who doesn't like a reveal? I think that if her first look was a bit too big because of the second one being under that. And you could kinda see the yellow sleeves too early. But other than that, I love the concept, and I can't wait to see what other she can pull out for the runways. Anyway, I'm really liking Madame Yoko. I don't know why. I kinda get some angina vibes, but yeah, I like that. The next one is by Gabbana. And she was the only one, in my opinion, that gave national. And I loved her outfit overall. I'm gonna talk about that later on, because I didn't like the criticism that she got. And her makeup was great. I mean, the little clouds on her cheeks, I live. Levov brought this oversized jacket with this underside hood. I like that look because it was fun and fashion, and I really think that when something is fun and fashion in the same time, it's really good. Lulu Velvet put her raincoat the wrong way, but I loved it anyway. It was simple, it was a bit obvious. I mean, raincoat for downfall, yes, of course. No, nothing too risky or too bad, and I loved when she rip it off and show some skin. I love some skin myself. Let's talk about Chloe Clark. We can all agree that there was indeed fashion, but I didn't see the theme anywhere near that outfit. She said that it was drop shaped, but I actually didn't see that. Sorry. Murphy's look was basic. Classic, nothing original, but definitely, I think, not bottom worthy. I mean, it wasn't bad, so I don't think that it was bottom worthy. I'm sorry. But, well, yeah, those were all the looks. And now I want to spend a moment talking about the jury. Rita Begum, I still don't like her very much as the host. It's just sad that we don't have a proper Belgian host. I mean, I think that a host from Belgium can actually understand more about the culture and promote it as well. But yeah, I like Rita's drag. But I hated her outfit tonight. Yeah, it was just so off. I mean, it was the worst outfit of the night, in my opinion. I'm glad MST is back. He's very nice and I generally like his comments. And I am not very sad that Luffy isn't here anymore. I didn't quite vibe with her. Just that. On the other hand, I like Leo last season and this episode too. Tatiana Silva is really beautiful, she was stunning, and I loved her energy. I don't know who she is actually, but I enjoyed her. I was so happy to see Paloma back on my screen, but I was so let down. I didn't like most of her comments and critiques. No. In the end, Laveuve wins the episode, which I don't really agree on, but who am I to judge after all? And then the bottom two are Gabbana and Chloe Clark. And they lip sync to Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande, yes. I love this song, and it was very fitting in the theme of course, rain, downfall. I just don't like when a non-English franchise uses an English song by an English artist. I want to hear some local music to see all the local culture. But I guess that's just personally just me, maybe. Well, they both turn it up. I love their lip sync. It wasn't like a great lip sync, like outstanding or anything. But I think that, yeah, they both turned it up, yeah. I thought that Gabbana won that, but she got to stay anyway, so I'm pretty happy in the end. I like actually when they don't eliminate a queen on the first episode because it's sad that we can get to know her. So I really like that she didn't get overall, I'm giving this episode a 6.5 out of 10 points. It was nice and enjoyable, but maybe it was just a little too muted for a premiere. I mean, it's a premiere, I want grand things. But anyway, I love the cast. I'm a little bit worried that we will get unfair criticism all over again by the judges. But, well, yeah, that was it. It was the first episode of my new podcast. Just a couple thoughts on Drag Race Belgique. Until the next week, you can find me over on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok by at underscore Andre underscore DI underscore BI underscore. I don't have X or Facebook or YouTube, but you can follow me here to remain updated with Drag Race Belgique Season 2 and other stuff. Have a nice week, see you later, bye!